Hey folks, Dr. Doug with Mom Brain 101, where you can learn to move nimbly, think brilliantly, and live boldly at any age. I've spent the week talking about how stress, worry, and negative thinking can affect both the brain and the body. Just remember that neither can exist without the other. They're all connected. This brings us to the brain-body cycle. And negative thinking creates a loop. More stress leads to more worry, which leads to more physical symptoms, then reinforcing the cycle of anxiety, tension, and poor health. Well, if worry, doubt, guilt, shame, resentment, regret, and negativity create bad things in our lives, what do you think it would take to create the good things in life? I'm only going to give you a few seconds to answer that. Too late. Come on, of course. You must change your mind. Everyone's heard the Roger Bannister story. Now, this is a great thing. It shows how powerful the brain is. It was said that no one can break the 4-minute mile back then. It's not humanly possible, they said. Well, this young medical student did just that in 1954. Amazingly, at least 300 did the same within 10 years of that feat. Most experts agree these days that the barrier was broken not so much because the runner's strength and endurance had improved, but that the psychological wall had been obliterated in the minds of those runners. Since the 1950s, more than 1,700 people have bested that 4-minute mile. Pretty crazy stuff. And what we've discovered, it's all in our heads, mine too. So how do you break that cycle of negativity? By the way, I knew you'd ask. So here it is. Here's my answers anyway. 1, create mindfulness and gratitude. It rewires the brain to focus on positive thoughts. And here's a couple ways that you can do it. 1, start your day by writing down those 3 things you're grateful for. Big or small, doesn't matter. 2, practice mindfulness by focusing on the present moment, right here, right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Focus on your surroundings or you as an individual. When a negative thought arises, reframe it. Rather than saying, I'm not going to finish this ever, say, you know what, I'm making progress, I'm going to keep on going. Here's an example. If you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, shift your focus. Quote, I have a moment to listen to my favorite podcast or reflect on something really good today. End quote. That's what you say to you. Number 2, deep breathing, meditation, lowers cortisol, activates relaxation. Here's a couple ideas. Try the 3-7 breathing technique. Inhale through your nose, that's this thing, for 3 seconds, then exhale super slow through this thing for 7 seconds. Do this 5 or 6 times, only takes a minute. Use a guided meditation, here's a second idea, called Calm or Headspace on your phone. Use it for 5 minutes a day. Third way to do this, do a body scan before bedtime. Close your eyes, slowly relax each muscle, starting with your face and your neck, then ending with your toes. Here's a for instance. If you're feeling overwhelmed, stop for 60 seconds, breathe in deeply, hold, then slowly exhale through your nose, saying, I'm calm and I'm friggin' awesome. If nothing else, you'll get a laugh out of it. So here's the third way you can do this, exercise. It boosts the feel-good chemicals in your brain called endorphin, serotonin, and dopamine. How do you do it? Go for a 10-minute walk in nature, outside the sunshine, to boost your mood. Dance to your favorite song for an instant dopamine hit. Another way you can do it is try resistance training or yoga for full body reset. Having an anxious day, do 20 jumping jacks or take a brisk walk outside. You'll feel the difference in just a minute or 2. Number 4, quality sleep, essential for brain repair, energy, and emotional balance. How do you do it? Here's the thought. Set a consistent bedtime, even on the weekends. Avoid screens 30-60 minutes before bed because blue light blocks melatonin and may be a cause for you waking up at 3 a.m. every morning. Another way, make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet for the deepest sleep you can possibly get. So here's the plan. Instead of scrolling your phone before bed, read 10 pages of a book, preferably a book you don't like, or listen to a boring one, or listen to a calm bedtime story or podcast. Number 5, social stuff. You want to get oxytocin being cooked up in your brain. That's the bonding chemical. How do you do it? Call or text a friend or family member every single day. Engage in face-to-face conversations is another way to do it. laughter and touch boost that bonding chemical called oxytocin. Join a community group, hobby club, or volunteer to foster connections. Here's an action. If you're feeling lonely, send a quick voice message to a friend or invite someone for a coffee chat. You'll both benefit. Here's the takeaway, folks. Small daily actions rewire your brain and help you feel calmer, happier, and more in control. You can start today. By the way, everything I will be talking about this month can be found in the e-guide I'm holding right in my hot little paw right here, right there. Get the online version for yourself and your friends by clicking in the description somewhere in here. I'm not sure where it is today. It keeps moving. I hope you've gained some insight in this week's videos. By all means, like us and subscribe if you love what we're doing here, or visit us at mombrain101.com. Until next time, I'm Dr. Doug.